Well, my first memory is one of the workshops we did, in which there was a full room of people. It was in the office of CGE, and there was the new volunteers. I was a volunteer at the time also, and it was with the team, and it was with people from external from other organizations that were working on the topic, and we were starting to discuss the whole systems and how is biodiversity related to different systems. And
it was impactful in a way that we all understood better why we were doing this, and I think it helped us to put also ourselves in this huge frame of the system and see where we stood as an actor. It was really interesting.
We've been discussing about the behavioral change and how it can be done, and I think many discussed the fact that it's not my priority. So, and the conversation was around the fact, how do we make it a priority?
It was more a tool for me to know how to share information about biodiversity. Most of the concepts we touched I was aware of, but without being able to properly explain them or being properly able to talk about them to people who are maybe not that familiar with this subject. So I wouldn't say it changed a lot of my personal knowledge or perception of the topic, but it helped me to find ways to express it more efficiently.
One of the workshops, I don't remember where, but Antonin was there, and he was also so engaged and so talking that we just bounced off each other what we were, our ideas, and just growing from there. And this motivation and these ideas coming up and discussion just made it more interesting. And
Well, for me personally, when we went to Iceland, the first thing that we have noticed when we landed in Iceland is the complete absence of trees or any vegetations around. So it's like very basic, and the biodiversity is so limited. And we were all surprised, we were all shocked. Where are the trees, and where is the green? Everything is so gray. Everything is so I don't know, gray and yellow, and there is just moss everywhere. And then I thought, if not for the learning community, I wouldn't be thinking about it, because I wasn't aware of the topic of biodiversity. I mean, from the school level, yes, but here, because I was recently exposed to these ideas, and I felt a moment of reflection and a moment of aha, now I've got it.
we had the game, so my first experience with the game, I think it was after that, was one online. And at the beginning it was so hard for me, it was so much information and it was hard to understand how one thing is related to another. And so I had some understanding at the end, and then that enabled me for help another person to, in the next time, to actually do the game and facilitate the game. And so with that, when you reverse the roles also, and you actually spend time reading the game, the instructions, how to facilitate it, what is it about, then you go and even deeper into the topic, and then you facilitate it, and you hear all these other people and their experiences and their reflections, and then you understand even better the topic. And then from then on it continued with this game that became very central in the whole experience.
I loved the first time I played the biodiversity game. I came into it thinking, let's save the planet. In the middle, I was enraged because people were just trying to make money, and yeah, it was crazy. And I loved how it made me feel a little bit like in real life, but that at the end, at least, we could all sit down and talk and say to people, why didn't you do the right thing? That was really great for that.
Playing an educational game, so yeah, you have this feeling of we are doomed. Okay, now you ask, what are we gonna do about it? What are you personally gonna do about it? Like, we feel doomed, we feel trapped, and now do we just follow and with this feeling, or do we try to do something?
I think we never really gave up on the idea that we wanted to do something. We didn't want to just sit in the room and discuss these things, but to make it practical, to make it happen, to make it real.
Youth for Biodiversity weekend was really putting into practice things that I think for myself, like how I should act. And yeah, I know that we went to a place and left it cleaner than when we came. I know that we were respectful. I know that we were as much as possible low waste, because anyway we would have to carry everything on our back, and it made everyone more responsible.
It took time to prepare the event. It was not just one day and we are all going together to the forest. No. And so it was a lot of discussions, a lot of time, a lot of contacts, everything.
I think I went really from observer to helper to organizer. It was really great. I got to see everything, but to involve myself little by little in the project, and with every new step gaining confidence on my ability to talk about it, on my ability to share, and yeah, culminating in like organizing with my colleagues, volunteers, this incredible weekend.
When you start getting involved on something that you understand that you care about, then if you care more about it, then you also want to do more and do better. So then it's a snowball from there. I think it's intrinsic motivation, yes, but it's also room for space, for trying, for opportunities, and a group that supports and that is willing to all together do something, that you also don't feel alone in the whole process. That's the whole thing of the learning community, right? Is that you are together and everybody supports each other, so you all build on each other to actually do something that is meaningful and impactful. I think we were just empowered and motivated to make it happen. we were happy about it. We wanted to have this moment, and we didn't let it go. Well, my first memory
was really so out
one
of
of
the blue.
the
Like I
Okay, part two.
in mind.
It is
I
like
knew that it was
just
a
about
huge thing,
And
and
let me
basically now, because